and he means business
Second
tonight. Dan Aziz joining me in the commentary position this evening. Dan, a friend of yours, Ignatius, and a fight that we're looking forward to.
Yes, for sure. I saw Franklin in the corner bang his gloves together as they were announcing his name very, very aggressively, so I'm expecting an aggressive performance. Like you mentioned, he's just come off a loss to another prospect, Jamie TKV, and I'm pretty sure his corner, Brian and Ian, they'll tell him, look, listen, we ain't here for no games. Go straight for him and get him out of there. Let's have a short night. So, yeah.
Yep, Ignatius with the black shorts with the red stripe. Phil Williams with the black shorts with the green stripe.
Good body shot from Franklin Ignatius just a moment ago. I can tell he's looking to break him down as well, work the body, and then maybe try and take him out up top.
Well, it's tough to do that, Dan, isn't it, against Phil Williams, who we've seen so many times over the years. And that guy knows how to survive, man. He knows how to stay out of trouble, and that is important in professional boxing. If you take up that role as a journeyman, you know, if you take up that role as a guy that's going to come and develop young fighters and prospects coming through, but give them all the tricks of the trade, that guy, Phil Williams, he's learnt that.
No, for sure. And remember, this is the heavyweights as well, so imagine taking up that job, what you just described, as against punchers, people who could take your lights out with just one shot. So, you know, you can tell he knows his way around the ring. He knows what he needs to do against someone like Ignatius, and I think that's what he's going to try and do. You know, he'll hold here.
Dan, look how happy he looks in there, mate. He's smiling.
Yeah.
He's smiling. Imagine you had Ignatius coming at you, yeah? You ain't going to be smiling in that moment, are you?
No.
You're going to be focused. You're going to be, you know what I mean, switched on.
Do you know
Phil Williams is enjoying it in there.
Because he's been there so many times, and he's probably realised, you know what? it's something I'm going to come across. How many times? I might as well enjoy it, and that's why he's smiling. Or maybe he's just happy with the turkey he's looking forward to have for Christmas Day. Who knows? Because I definitely won't be smiling against someone like Franklin.
I wouldn't be smiling if I just got hit with a left hook like that either. Franklin Ignatius got through with a lovely left hook to the head and the body. Hands come down from Williams, smiles and says, okay, mate. Yep, I just heard Dan Aziz on comms there talking about the turkey.
Yes. No. Listen.
Ignatius now really loading up with those shots to body and head.
Yep.
But I tell you what, Williams is in his comfort zone, that's for sure.
Again, it's the experience. He's been there. He's been there. He's done it, so he knows what to expect.
Williams, as we see in his previous contest, chooses to stand in the corner. Is that a psychological thing, Dan? Is that like telling your opponent, you know what, mate, no problem. You know, I'll stand up like we do in sparring sessions. I don't need the stool. I'm right here. Does that tell his opponent, I'm in my comfort zone here, mate?
Do you know what? I think because it's just a 4-rounder, it's a 4-rounder, right? Or
no, it's a 6-rounder.
6-rounder. He's probably thinking, look, I'm all right. Like, it's a 6-rounder. I'm just going to go through this like sparring, be as comfortable as I can, and do what I can do. I don't think he's trying to get into Ignatius' head, if I'll be honest. It's just what he's comfortable with. I believe so, anyway.
Seconds out, round 2.
Well, good start there from Franklin Ignatius. Really gritting his teeth and, you know, no feeling out process in that first round, working the body well, working the head well, getting up for the big shots. But his opponent, Phil Williams, with the black shorts and the green stripe, he was very much enjoying it himself in there.
Yes, he was. We saw him smiling a couple times, and again, that's part of the psychological aspect of being in a fight. You know, you land a good shot on your opponent and your opponent smiles, you think, you know, what, is this guy crazy? Is he cuckoo? Did it not hurt? So, you know, look, again, stuck out his tongue. These are the things that can affect you when you're in the ring.
Come on, Dan. Everyone that gets in that ring's cuckoo, mate. You know that. You got to be a little bit cuckoo to want to get in there in the first place. When you break it down and digest it, right? I do this. Now I'm on the other side of the ropes. I'm sitting here. I think, what was I doing, mate? What was I, you know what I mean? Like, that place is just such a mad place to be. People don't understand the psychological, the demons that you go for in there. It's just crazy, right?
Yes, I remember one time saying to my coach, someone was crazy or something. He was like, look, listen, to just even get in the ring and want to take shots, give shots, you've got to be a little bit crazy. So,
Of course you have, man. You're definitely not wide upright to want to choose that as a living, you know. There's loads of other options you got out there.
Of course.
I mean, you got a degree, mate. You got a degree and you choose to get in there.
I could be in an office, sitting down in a nice suit, typing away, but I'd rather take shots and give shots. How crazy is that?
It's absolutely insane, mate. But I understand it because I'm that guy as well.
Definitely.
And as I say that, back to the action here in the second round. Ignatius still piling on the pressure, still trying to get up on those big right hands. But Williams doing what he does. Little double jab, hands down by the side, little smile every now and then.
Yes. I like, you know, the shots coming from Ignatius because they're meaningful. He's not pitter-pattering. The shots he's loading, you know, he's letting them rip.
Yeah, he's not playing around, that's for sure.
Lovely left hook to the body from Ignatius.
Yeah.
One thing about Ignatius, he's a thinking man. Again, he's somebody, I'm pretty sure he's got a degree, and sometimes he can overthink. And as well as, you know, we like to harp on about ring IQ, sometimes it's not good to overthink things when you're in there.
Totally agree with that. Little body shot went in a little bit low there from Ignatius. Fair play to Williams. He signalled it, but got on with it. Good right hand there from Ignatius. Just forced a little shake of the head there from Williams. Is he starting to
unravel? Get
through him a little bit here, Dan?
It looks like it is. It looks like it is. If Ignatius can stay switched on and keep this kind of pressure on, I'm seeing good things for the result of this fight. For him. Did he land that left hook?
There's the bell there, end of the second round, and that was a good workman-like round there from Ignatius. He built on the first round and he's just getting better as they go on. He's starting to become tough for Williams, who chooses to stay on his feet still. But let's take a look at some of the action in that second round. Ignatius really throwing meaningful shots to the head and to the body. Williams there trying to come back with some jabs of his own, but there's that body shot that went in, like you said, Dan.
Yes.
Right underneath the elbow, and there's the low blow as well. Fair play to Williams, he got on with it there.
Yeah, the referee didn't pick it up, and you know what, when you're in there, if the ref don't pick it up, you carry on, and that's what they both did. But I love in that highlight the right hook from Ignatius, and then finished off with a left hook to the body. That was a lovely combination.
Well, here we go.
Seconds out.
Just about to start
3.
The third round. First 2 rounds in the bank for Franklin Ignatius on our scorecards anyway.
Yep.
Williams done a good job of sort of staying out of trouble, soaking out a couple of big shots, but is he just starting to feel it here? We'll find out in this third round.
Yeah, look, Phil's, you know, he's beating his chest, so it goes to show, you know, he's still in there, sticks his tongue out, and I can just hear his coach, Franklin's coach, saying don't take no notice of the sticking the tongue out, because usually more times when you do things like that, it's because you are hurt or you have been caught. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The amount of times we see a fighter get shook to the sole of his boots and then smile.
Exactly.
But his eyes have separated at that point, and you go, no, mate, you're not all right. You know, it's called kidology.
Exactly that. And this is where Franklin's just got to stay focused, don't worry about that, and keep on pressing how he is, letting his shots go, working the body.
Well, he's still sitting down on those shots, Franklin, just looking to break the guard there of Williams, but Williams doing a good job defensively at the moment.
I like how Franklin's keeping his distance with his jab. He's able to get full power, just missed with the right hand there, but he's able to get good power. When he's too close in, he smothers a bit, but when he's got his distance, he lands really meaningful jabs. Oh, that's a lovely left hook to the body again.
Yeah, he's been finding that shot well, hasn't he?
Comes back with a lovely left hook. You do not want to be at the end of those kind of swinging shots from Ignatius.
No, he's starting to break through the guard and he's taking his time, picking his shots. Just found his distance here, Ignatius. in this third round. Williams now starting to bite down on that old gum shield. Dan, we know what that's like.
Yes, it seems to me that Phil's demeanor's, you know, changing slightly as Franklin's working him a bit more.
Into the final minute of this third round. It's been Franklin Ignatius.
Lovely left hook to the body and finishes up upstairs. This is good work from Franklin. I'm really impressed. He's been very consistent.
Yeah, working well, isn't he? Being creative, being patient as well, which is always good. Maybe the one criticism you can have is he's overstepping that right hand sometimes and just losing the range on that. Maybe something to work on, but good left hook. Went through there, and Smith, Williams now starting to fill them. Another left hook as well.
Yep. Oh, lovely shot from Franklin Ignatius.
That's what Williams has to do there, and I think it was important that Williams actually done that, and that was to come back with some shots, because he was on the end of some heavy punishment there, Williams, as he takes a slow walk back to the corner. Dan, that would have taken something out of him that round.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not quite, you know, with Franklin, he really stuck it on him in that round, and I wasn't happy to see, you know, at the end him hug Phil Williams, and like, you know, it goes back to like, yeah, you know, we're just in there. You need to keep it, look, I'm here to destroy you. You don't give them that chance to think, oh, you know, he's just boxing them. No, because those are the kind of things that sap the energy out of you as well. When, you know, try and nudge your opponent to let him know that, yeah, you know, it's just
Corners,
just
10 seconds.
I'm here to take you out, and that kind of mentality, I want to see that from Franklin.
Seconds out.
That dog mentality.
That's
4.
it. You don't let your opponent know, look, listen, yeah, we're just in here to fight. No. Even there you go with the tapping. I'm not really a big fan of the tapping the gloves before and after the round. What was you like, Spence?
Nah,
You seem like someone that used to tap.
Nah, mate, I let the shots go, mate. I was ruthless. I was spiteful.
So you never used to tap before the end of the round.
No, I'll tap in the 12th and final round.
And
that's a respect of a gladiator. Because when you've been 12 rounds, anyone that's listening to this, and Dan, you will understand it because you've been 12 rounds, that's like you're a week in that ring in 12 rounds, mate.
No,
so at the end of the 12th round, or the beginning of the 12 rounds, I'm going to tap.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a cuddle even.
Fairs.
Yeah? If I'm doing a 4 or 6 rounder, mate, you're getting taken out if you put your hand out to me.
That's it. Viewers, please let me know if you think Spence was the tapping kind of guy, because
please, if we could, if you could,
because Spence, you're a nice guy, that's why.
Nah, mate. Yeah, but you know that when they call me the Omen, don't you?
Yeah. Oh.
So I was a devil inside the ring, but a nice guy out of it.
Yeah, I know quite
so
a
they
few
call me the
people like
Omen.
that.
I switched. You're a nice guy, mate. Where does that come from? Super Dan Aziz?
No, I'm not.
You get in there, but you're nasty, mate.
Oh, just as you're speaking of Super Dan Aziz, Ignatius lands a beautiful overhand.
There you go. And he's speaking to you as well.
Yep.
And he's speaking to you as well.
Because that's the confidence that he's getting, you know.
Ignatius is on a flow at the moment. He's hit some rhythm. Right hand's gone in as well.
The right hands that you said weren't landing, he's landed 2 beautiful ones just now.
Yeah. This is good work from Ignatius, and really Williams now looks happy to hold.
Yep. And whilst, you know, he's breaking down Phil, I don't think he should wait too much. Keep dictating, keep going first and letting the hands go.
What did he say to you there, by the way? Do you think he was pissed off because we was talking about you in between the round?
I don't know, I'm not sure. But I think he's probably said something to just let me know, yeah, this guy's going.
Oh, lovely body shot again.
That shot sounded crippling.
I tell you what, Dan, he is finding that left hook to the body right underneath the elbow of Smith there, placing it, time and perfection.
Yes, that was brilliant, because, you know, as Phil Williams is unraveling, he's opting for the high guard, and he's quite round down the midsection, so he can't protect it all. So that's where, just like there, Ignatius is landing them right hooks to the body and them left hooks.
Yeah, getting through with the shots now, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Body shot again, mate. He's going to be bruised around those ribs tomorrow, that is for sure.
Spence, you see when you're like quite round the midsection area.
Why are you asking me that?
Okay. No, but you know, like when you're a bit thick around the midsection, does that help you absorb the shots, or is it worse? Because I always think, because when I hit someone that's a bit tubby, it feels like a punching bag, so I'm like, oh, it's not really affecting them.
I wouldn't know. I couldn't give you that answer, Dan. I don't know if you see what I've got underneath this top.
Yeah, no, you're insane. You're insane.
You know what I mean? But, you know, let me ask someone else, maybe around that. Yeah, but no, I'm sure it'll give you some form of cushioning.
Yeah, but do you know why I'm asking? Because Ignatius has landed some meaningful hooks around the midsection, and it's, you know, it's still there. Look right there, like they landed beautifully around the sides, and Phil's still there.
Yeah, and he's still ready to go.
Corners, 10
He's up
seconds.
now as we go in.
Seconds out, round 5.
Here we go, beginning of round number 5. 4 rounds to nil so far on our scorecards. Franklin Ignatius against Phil Williams. Williams, the experienced survivor in Ignatius, coming off that loss to Jamie TKV. He wanted the victory tonight, and boy, he's come out like he wanted it.
No, definitely. Like I said, the shots he's landing, they're meaningful. You know, he's pushing forward, he's aggressive, and the body shots, they speak for themselves, because I'm sure they're echoing around this leisure centre.
Just tell people how Paul Williams' ribs are going to be feeling tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you never know. You know, he could be pissing blood. It gets to that stage, you know, when you around the kidneys and stuff like that. Look again, like, but
no
look,
joke.
Phil's just tapping his chest like, yep, come on, but obviously, you know, they are affecting him, but it shows his grit and determination as well.
Yeah, good, tough character is Phil Williams, that's for sure. He always gives a good account of himself.
No, he does.
He's only won 6, lost 57 and drawn 1, but boy, this guy knows how to survive. He knows how to soak it up, that is for sure, man.
Yeah, how many has he lost by stoppage or by KO?
Not many.
Yeah, and you can see why. You can see why. He knows his way around the ring. He knows how to, you know, he's got his little tricks. You'll see him getting worked, and then he'll just land a hard jab just to let the opponent know, oh, hey. But he's
body shots again there, driving in, and Williams calls him on, but they've got to be taking an effect. Ignatius piles it on, walks into a jab himself there, but good work again from Ignatius to the body.
Lovely right hand from Ignatius.
Yeah, dominant at the moment, isn't he? He's been dominant from the opening bell. Ignatius in the black shorts with the red stripe, and Phil Williams in the black shorts with the green stripe. Lion on the back of his shorts, and he's showing a bit of that character tonight, Dan, that's for sure.
Yes, he is. I think Ignatius just needs to show, you know, just step it up. You know, he just needs to show a different level, and he could be able to take him out.
I don't know, you know, I think that Williams is just one of these guys that knows how to survive, mate, knows how to control the pace, if you like. When Ignatius is picking it up, Williams just knows how to sort of like counteract it, to take it away, you know.
No, you're right, he does, but everything's one pace, so he knows what to expect, and he can, you know, he can ride shorts and just take the little bit of sting. But when you just bum, 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 you know, and you're a bit explosive, that's the surprise element that I think Ignatius is just lacking. But he's very consistent. That's one thing I'll give him.
5 rounds down, 5 rounds in the bank for Franklin Ignatius.
Yes.
Phil Williams playing his part in a decent little contest here, but soaking up the body shots, and we've just been talking about them with Dan Aziz and how he'll feel tomorrow. Some big shots gone in there, great left hook landed there as well. Danny's having his success to the head as well.
Yes, them hooks have been really the highlight of the night for Ignatius during this contest.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out, 6th and final round.
Final round of this good heavyweight contest, 6 3-minute rounds. Franklin, Ignatius, Phil Williams, as they come to the centre of the ring, touch the gloves for the final time. Can Ignatius build on that 5 rounds and try and force the stoppage against the tough, rough Phil Williams? Dan, I'm not sure he can. I think Williams just knows how to survive, doesn't he?
No, he does. And even though there was times where he was unraveling, you know, he picks himself back and gets himself in, you know, a stance or position where he looks like, okay, I'm okay. He might not be looking to win, but oh, what a lovely right hand from Franklin Ignatius. And this is what I'm talking about when I say that explosiveness, that surprise element.
Mate, that right hand shook him down to the sole of his boots. He went down heavy there, but the legs still not quite recovered. Can Ignatius now jump on it?
Shaking hands after you just dropped your opponent. Get him out of there.
Well, he's going for it here, Dan. He's rolling the dice a little bit here. Ignatius is looking for the grandstand finish.
Yep, and this is where the experience comes from. Phil, he's going to hold, he's going to hold. He's going to hold and do everything he can to survive the rest of the round. That's
Big right
it.
hands again going in.
That right hand was lovely, right over the jab of Phil, and that was because it was one pace. Then Phil was getting too comfortable with the pace that Franklin was working at, and then once he just exploded like that, it shook him out of his boots.
Still got plenty of time on the clock. 1 minute 30 seconds left of this round, so plenty of time for Ignatius to put it on here. But Dan, I'm going to ask you the question here, mate. Is Ignatius maybe starting to feel the pace a little bit from that explosive little burst?
Yeah, maybe so. Look, these are, you know, 200-pound odd guys, you know, working at that pace. It's going to take something out of you, but...
Well, listen, I think he must have heard me, mate, because the answer is no. He's put on the pedal again there.
Yeah, but we need him to do it again. We need him to do it again. That's the only way he's going to get Phil out of there. He needs to keep pressing or just surprise him. You know. Oh, a lovely left hook from Franklin. Beautiful.
Yep, huge left hook right above us there.
And I can tell you for a fact his corner are really happy with the performance of Franklin. I was very impressed with that right hand. It was lovely.
I've been impressed with the performance, if I'm honest. It's been a workman-like performance.
He just missed with that right hand again.
Yeah, he's looking for it here.
Yep.
20 seconds left on the clock. He's going for it. He senses it. Williams looking to hold, and rightly so, as the clock counts down. Last 10 of this 6th and final round. Body shots go in again.
That was a good performance for Franklin, and I'm sure he'll be happy with that performance. He might not have got the stoppage, but he got a beautiful knockdown, and I'm sure he'll be looking to work on from that going into the new year.
Yeah, great performance there from Ignatius. Let's see if we can take a look at the knockdown. There we see it. Good jab from Williams. And then there, left hand low, right hand over the top, landing, boom, straight on the button. And Williams, the durable, tough Williams, goes down. Done well, really, to beat the count there from another angle. Lovely shot from Ignatius. Dan, he'll be very pleased with that performance.
Yes, no, he should be. And the thing is, it's hard against the away fighters like Phil, who come here to survive. You know, he was able to get that knockdown because Phil was attacking. If they don't attack, it doesn't present no openings. But Phil done very well to survive and come away with a points defeat, and Franklin done well to get a good knockdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, we go to the referee scorecard. Referee Sean McAvoy scores the bout 60-53. And your winner, Franklin Ignatius.
Well, back on a winning run now. Franklin Ignatius makes it 7 victories. That 1 defeat last time out against Jamie TKB. And a good performance there. And a great performance from Phil Williams as well. As always, gives it his all. The real backbone of British boxing, people like that. Always turn up and put up a great performance. But very, very pleased with Ignatius and the way that he performed there. Very, very good. And I think that Franklin Ignatius is now joined up with Melissa Z, and we're going to hear from him right now. Over to you, Melissa.
Franklin Ignatius, your 9th professional outing. How are you feeling after that performance?
I feel like I have to thank TKV for forcing me to step my game up. I understand what this pro boxing is about now. Do you know what I mean? I'm going forward, in my next fight, everyone's going to see. You know what I mean? So, I hate losing, but I have to thank TKV for making me understand what this game's about. Let's go.
Obviously, coming off of that loss to Jamie TKV, as you said, it's built on your motivation. I think we saw that in there against Phil Williams. He's a really hearty opponent. You got him on the canvas in that last round. It felt like you could smell blood. You were stepping forward. Were you hoping to get that finish?
Yeah, 100%. You know, credit to Phil. He's a tough guy. Every shot I hit him with, I could see him hurting, but he stuck in there. You know, so credit to him, and he was a good competitor.
You know, with Phil's experience, what was the game plan going into that fight, and what were your corner and your coaches telling you? Listen, it's simple. The reason I was able to go back in fighting so quickly was because I had a great team. So it had nothing to do with them. My loss was on me. You know, they were telling me what to do every step in camp, and I was overthinking things and not sticking to what I know I can do. So, like I said, my last fight woke me up to do what I need to do. They didn't have to change anything. I simply did what I needed to do. You finished 2024 on a big win. What are you hoping to do in 2025?
Listen, 2025 is when I announce myself on a big stage. Every fight, the mentality you saw in there today is what's going to be coming every single fight. I've learnt my lesson from my last one, and I don't look to repeat my mistakes again.
Well, listen, congratulations, big win, and obviously great comeback after that loss. We look forward to seeing you back in action in 2025.
Thank you. See you soon, guys. Everyone tune in. It'll be a lot of fun.